Hey guys, Omni here. We just got a teaser trailer for Invincible Season 2, and then right around the corner, we got an announcement trailer for Cobra Kai Season 6. What is today? I've already released 4 videos today, excluding those 2, so I apologize for the bombardment. I had a lot of things that kind of overlapped today, like with Vox Machina, with that 90s show, with my Rocky film watch that I'm doing like every Friday for the series. Just posted my reaction to, I was going to say, again, why do I keep doing this? Episode 3. I'm finally watching the Rocky movies, which coincides with this trailer at least topically, because there's a lot of crossover there. And heck, Rocky got a lot of mentions in the last season, I believe. What else was there? And then, of course, I'm in the middle of my Umbrella Academy watch along. I'm almost finished with Season 3, but that said, man, I am excited for Season 6 of Cobra Kai. I only imagine that we are going to still be going to the Sekai Taikai. Because why set that up and then back away from it, even if Cobra Kai has been dismantled? But what is the show without Cobra Kai? We know Kreese escaped. We know that their sensei's granddaughter is still around. I'm forgetting her name right now. I apologize. Sensei Kim. She's still around. We know she's got some kind of bond with Kreese, so I'm wondering, are they going to team up? Because they almost set up Kreese on this redemption arc, and then he just completely, seemingly backed out of it at the end, which is it still cracks me up, because I know he doesn't know this. There's no way for him to have known this, but if he had just chilled out for an extra day, he would have just been exonerated and let go. Now he's going to be wanted for escaping prison. But anyway, all that aside, we have an announcement trailer to check out for Season 6. If you haven't seen my reactions to the previous seasons, check them out on the channel. I love this show so much, man. But that said, let's go ahead and jump into this. Like most of the announcements, I imagine most of this is probably going to be like a sizzle reel of past events, and then we'll get like a couple of glimpses. But I really just want to know, when's this coming out? Here we go.
We've been fighting so long. Against each other, with each other. It's hard to keep track.
The training.
God, this show is masterful at building a legacy and continuing it.
The lessons. It hasn't always been smooth. But after all this time, we've built something. Together, to be proud of.
So let me ask you, do you have one more fight left in you?
Oh yeah. The biggest season. The baddest season. I was right. Okay, God, no. Dang it. I knew it though, like the way they were, mother, God. I know, I don't want it to overstay its welcome or anything like that, but like, I know that like, how do you go to the world tournament and then bring it back in for another season, especially after bringing down Silver? The seasons, they've got to be building towards the end. I know they were talking about they had something lined up for 6 or 7 seasons. But I think the way that I guess things have mapped out and worked out, that Season 6 is going to be the natural way to close out. And that's kind of what I posited at the end of the finale for Season 5 was I feel like, even though they haven't said anything, that Season 6 is probably going to be the final season. And I'm okay with that, but like, as long as it, I never want a show to overstay its welcome, but at the same time, there's a lot of shows, and this is one of them for me, where you just don't want to get off the ride. Even if you know that if you stay on the ride, maybe eventually you're going to just be heaving and throwing up everywhere. I don't know. But the show has just been beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I almost teared up just watching this highlight reel, man. The show is so good at just working these characters, building them up, and continuing this legacy that goes so far back in such a loving way. In a natural way, outside of the fantastical karate war craziness that happens in these shows. Everything is kept at a very real level when it comes to the characters, what they're going through, their progressions, their motivations, their fears, their doubts, their aspirations. Like, it's just so well written. And again, so much love, attention, and care is put on where this all came from and how they build it out. Like, I feel like Miguel, Robby, Sam, Hawk, all these other characters they introduced through this series, like, will have a lasting impression, or at least I hope they will, because they've been they just carry on the legacy of Gianni, Daniel, Miyagi, and in a lot of ways, even Kreese and Tory, for better or for worse. And I'm just, this series is just so masterful at, you know, I see very few series or franchises that have been able to really do this in such a strong way, and that with a legacy IP like this, you know. I don't want to say goodbye to these characters, and I know that Sony is wanting to capitalize on this real quick once the show ends, because they're already greenlighting a Cobra Kai movie that'll be coming out in the next year or two, I think. I think it coincides with what would have been season 7. But from what they've said, it's completely unrelated to this. It's its own continuation. They said it's taking it back to its roots and all this stuff. So I don't know if it's meant to be a reboot or if it's a continuation, but it has nothing to do with Cobra Kai from everything that people have been saying. The writers and creators of this show, the cast of this show and stuff, which is, it's a very Sony thing to do with how we've seen how they handle the Spider-Man franchise and stuff like that. They don't want to let go of their golden goose here right now, but it's got to have that respect, though. It's got to have that respect. I do enjoy the Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith one, though, even if it is not karate. But it is still it's still a fun movie, though. I just hope we go out. I know a lot of people don't want to hear this because I hear it every time I bring it up, but the one thing I want out of this season, now that we've taken down Cobra Kai, supposedly, I would like to see Kreese actually redeem himself, but at this point, I don't know if that is possible. But the main thing is, I want Julie Pierce. Damn it. Please. Please. Anyway, guys, what did you think of the announcement trailer? How do you feel? I mean, I know we didn't get any glimpses of any new footage. They actually didn't do that this time around. I don't know when they start filming, or if they already have, because this didn't give us this didn't even give us a release date. All it said was coming soon at all. So I don't know. I'm not even sure if they've started filming or not yet. So guys, let me know your thoughts. What are your hopes, your dreams for season 6? What's your favorite season so far? Who's your favorite character? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. If you enjoyed the reaction, please leave a like, subscribe so you can follow along and continue this journey with us. If you haven't already, go back and check out my previous Cobra Kai reactions. Actually, season 1 and 2 was before I started doing reactions, so I have reviews for seasons 1 and 2, but seasons 3 onward, I do have reactions on the channel. So a little clarification there. If anybody's confused as to where my reactions for those other seasons are, there you go. But before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Share, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake and Trail, and Amy Becca. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Remember, Cobra Kai never dies. Take care, everybody.